Yeah.
You've been out walking the fence line.
I did.
It looks like we've made some serious progress, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
I really opened up the whole length of what I had brush cut.
yeah.
Now has, I'd say 98% of the buckthorn and the box elder gone.
Yeah, I noticed that there was a lot gone, and look at how much more open the sky is. I mean, you can actually see the sky.
Yeah, hopefully I've got a quick before and after that'll give a sense of just how much more open it is.
Great.
As I said in the earlier video,
Yes.
more sun
Yes.
will be more buckthorn seedlings. So
yeah, that's true. But I'm buckthorn blasting up a storm.
We'll just keep knocking it back. I'm pretty much hitting every single buckthorn that has berries. So this is the last season that they're going to produce berries. And then I walked
along this path. You mean we haven't done our whole property?
Oh yeah, no. Then I walked. We've got 0.1 miles left to get to the northeast corner.
Yes.
That
doesn't sound very hard.
That's brutal.
Oh.
That is going to be brutal.
Super hard.
Yeah, that's going to be that will be a epic ordeal.
Okay.
You know, one of our epic ordeals.
Yeah.
And then I laid down a trail on the OnX hunting app for the east, which is our back 700 feet.
Okay.
And just kind of followed some of the existing deer trails and the contour, so no straight up the bluff.
Yeah,
So
you know,
I'm
at
pretty
first I was
happy about
thinking,
that.
you know, we really wanted this fence to go around our entire property.
Yeah.
But when you go back there and you look at some of those cliffs that you would have to climb,
Yeah. Right.
I just don't know. I say the deer can stay there. If they can balance on those cliffs, more power to them.
Yeah, and the elevation change. I mean, we would have one area that would be darn close to 75 feet, I would say. Maybe even a little bit more. And so think about all of the posts that you'd have to put close together to maintain. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
And on the east side, we'll be running both fences because there's no barbed wire there. So
I see.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're making progress. We're well into the 70+% completely cleared. So
well, that's good. And then we can get Mark back out here, and he puts in, like, what did he say? He does a post every 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I mean, really, to be 20 something again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm gonna have some water.
Yeah.
Tune up the chainsaws one last time and call it quits for today.
Okay. I'm gonna finish buckthorn blasting, and then I'll call it quits too. And
Sounds
we'll be quitting together.
Excellent.
Excellent. So I just want to show you guys something here. So Steve was out here a couple of days ago, and I was not with him. He was cutting buckthorn, and he used his brush cutter here to cut this path. And so today I'm following along behind him, and I'm using my buckthorn blaster on the buckthorn. And I just want to show you this little baby buckthorn right here. So this is a little baby buckthorn. You can see where it was ripped apart by Steve's shredder. And can you see in just a few days how that little snotty buckthorn is starting to grow again? That's the way buckthorn works. It's very hard to kill. Here's another one, right? We left it alone for a few days, and it's like, yeah, you didn't actually poison me, so I'm going to grow back. That's why we use the buckthorn blaster right away, is because we don't want to keep cutting this same buckthorn over and over and over again. And that's exactly what we will have to do if we don't get it the first time. The best way to do buckthorn is right after it has been cut, because the tree is gonna try to survive. And, you know, we already discussed, it will if left to its own devices. But when it's a fresh cut like this, when I put the poison on it, the poison will get sucked quickly into the buckthorn and will go all the way to the root system. So the idea is that we kill the entire thing, not just one little branch. It's best with fresh cuts for sure. And you might be saying to yourself, I wonder why it's not turning bright blue like it did last time Lee dabbed buckthorn. Well, the reason is because I was being cheap and I didn't put more buckthorn dye, the blue dye. I didn't put more of that in when I was refilling my poison. I thought that even though it was still plenty blue in the container, that it would be plenty blue on the buckthorn, but I was wrong, and next time I will add more dye. So here's some buckthorn that Steve has cut, and I'm out here dabbing it, but I just want to show you, it's such a shame that buckthorn is so invasive and terrible for the rest of the forest, because it is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it's like those different colors of red and orange, and oh, the center is just, I mean, it's just lovely. Do you know that in the state of Minnesota, you are not allowed to make anything out of buckthorn and then sell it? Why? Well, because they don't want to encourage people to grow buckthorn, like as a crop or something. So yeah, you're not allowed to make anything from it and sell it. Bummer, because if we could, Steve and I would have a fortune. I don't know what we would sell, but maybe, I don't know, spoons or something? I don't know. I don't know what we would sell, but it doesn't matter. I can't sell anything.
All right, so behind me you can see the after, all cleared. All of that mess was the result of wild grapevines. They grew up the tree and then they anchor the limbs, and in the wind they literally just rip them right down. So it was all tangled with grapevine, but now you can see that that's open. So all clear. More to do though, of course.